What is going on, guys? Dalton here, back with another episode of DC Collects. You are not going to believe what some of the Fun Days limited piece Funko Pops are selling for. Let's get collecting. Okay guys, so just quickly, I am going to go over some of the insane sales that have gone on over the past week with these new Fun Days Pops that they gave out at Fun Days, as well as go over some Freddies that I think are some super sick deals and some Pops that I think are going to do well in the future. So this does all pertain to the Pops given away at Fun Days and also the at-home box of fun. I do just want to start off with the Glow Anakin, Freddy Funko as Anakin, I should say, limited to 250 pieces. This is the glow version. A bid just ended yesterday, guys. Sold for $4,600 US. Absolutely insane. That pop just came out. It's not even a month old yet and it just sold for $4,600. That is like actually really crazy. I don't know if that's ever happened in the history of Funko before. I would like to just add in there that with the whole mishap with the boxes thing, some people have been questioning Funko and if it's dying. I don't think, and when you see Pops, brand new Pops selling for $4,600, it doesn't seem like the hobby's dying to me. But you do have to admit, guys, this is a super sick Pop. I think it would look really sweet next to all the other Pops that they've done in a similar form for the Star Wars line. The glow on it is absolutely amazing too, so really cool Pop. I just had no idea that it was going to go for that much money. Next up, I did want to talk about the 100-piece glow hopper that was given out at Fun Days. That one just sold recently for around $3,500 US, so still pretty high, but I thought it would be higher than the Anakin just because of the piece count, but evidently that didn't matter. Star Wars fans prevailed, and that's where some of the controversy did come in, guys. So there was also a 250-piece non-glow hopper, and that ended up in the at-home box of fun. So there was about 6 or 7 pops that happened to, guys. So evidently, basically, the value of that pop just fell. They're still fairly rare pops. They're still super cool pops, but we're mainly going to focus on the pops that didn't get affected by the same pop showing up in the at-home box of fun. We're going to focus on the ones that didn't happen to and talk about the prices of those. And then basically third up, guys, would be the 250-piece Freddy Funko as Wolverine. And this is definitely a super sick one, guys. It's pretty much just a head swap with a different colored crown, but I just think like Wolverine is just such an epic Marvel character. People, I think, have been waiting for this one, to be completely honest with you, and Freddy just looks amazing as Wolverine, I have to admit, even though it's just a head swap. So that one recently sold. It's trending at about $2,100 US. So definitely some super crazy prices for the low piece counts that did not end up in the at-home box of fun. It's really too bad the metallic Captain America showed up at home. Otherwise, I'm sure it would still be selling around $2,000 US. But on that note, guys, I think it's important to watch the non-metallic version of the Freddy Funko as Captain America, because it is only limited to 500 pieces. So I think it's still selling around, I want to say $400 to $500 last time I looked, which in comparison, if you put it in comparison to the 480-piece Freddy Funko as Doctor Strange, that one's selling now for over $1,000. You can kind of get an idea where that pop's going to land, and I think it's safe to say that Captain America is a little more popular than Doctor Strange. Also at Fun Days, they did do 2 different versions of Freddy Funko as the Vision. So they did White Vision and Normal Vision, and both had glow and normal variants. So I think both will be fairly valuable in the future, guys. They're both low piece counts. The glow versions are 500 and the non-glow versions are 600, I believe. But either way, they're still pretty low piece counts, and it is a pretty prominent character in the MCU. I think the White Vision might perform a little better than the regular Vision just because he is still actually in the MCU. Technically, the real Vision is gone from the MCU, and the White Vision is what we were left with in WandaVision. So I think that one might outperform the regular one in the long run, but I still think that those are good pops pops to maybe invest in. If you do want to spend around $200, $250 right now, that's in US. About $400 Canadian, it looks like both of them are going for on eBay. But I'm not saying that's not a lot of money to spend on a pop, but I do think they are going to perform a lot better than that in the future. Another one that I think could be a good potential pop in the future is the Blue Beetle that they just did. So I know everyone's kind of surprised because we haven't even got the movie yet, but the previews look pretty good to me, and James Gunn's vision of the new DCU definitely sounds very intriguing and promising to me. So if the movies perform well and Blue Beetle in general performs well, I think that pop could do really well in the future as well. And we do have to talk about the other Freddy Funko as Wolverine, guys. So that one is limited to 850 pieces. Still, again, low piece count, guys. Compared to what we have been getting lately, these were really low. Anything under 1,000, I think, from Funko these days is a low piece count. But this is him in his brown suit, which is, I would say, his second most iconic suit, which a lot of people love. And it is trending for around $450, $500 US, $600 to $700 Canadian. But I just think it's a really super sick pop, guys. A lot like the other one, just a head swap essentially, but just looks really awesome on Freddy, the claws, everything like that. I think he looks super sick as Wolverine. So I think that could be a definite big time pop in the future. The two of those pops together, even, they might hold some value as a combo. So super cool. I did also hear, guys, and I don't know if it's just a rumor or not, maybe if someone knows, definitely drop a comment down below, but I did hear that they were giving away 24 piece limited Freddy Funko as Wolverines, the yellow suit, so the 250 piece, but the glow version. And they only made 24 of them. So that's the rumor I've heard. Let me know if you know anything. Drop a comment down below. Also, guys, we did get a Freddy Funko Harry Potter pop. But it wasn't Harry Potter. They did Freddy Funko as Ron Weasley, which I think surprised everyone. Everyone probably thought we'd get Harry first, but I don't think Harry Potter fans are complaining. My wife is a huge Harry Potter fan, so I was pretty psyched to see this one. And I do really like the pop. I love how he's on his broom and he's basically looks like he's flying in it, so I think that looks super sick. So that's another one I think could do well in the future, guys. As for the at-home boxes of fun, guys, we will talk about those really quickly. I really love this year's Freddy selection. I know some people thought there was some, I guess they were bummed out about some of their boxes, but honestly, I have not seen a box open that I wouldn't have been happy with personally. I just love the assortment of characters they did this year. Super sick. It is a bit of a bummer that some of the limited piece Fun Days pops ended up in the box, but overall, I think the amazing characters kind of trumps it all, and let's just hope it never happens again. But it does look like the green, or Freddy Funko as Green Ranger glow-in-the-dark pop, guys. That is going to be the most valuable pop coming out of the box of fun, coming in at around 200 US, so 300, 350 Canadian. Actually, the metallic Captain America is in a similar price range, but I do believe the Green Ranger is going a little bit more than it. And we'll have to keep an eye on the metallic Captain America, guys, to see if it's kind of tainted by this whole situation, but it's still a super sick pop. Like, you cannot get over how cool that pop is. I love that they picked his Infinity War outfit. To me, that was one of his coolest outfits or uniforms, whatever you want to call it. Because it was basically when Steve Rogers was on the run. He didn't have any help from Tony Stark or anyone, so it was basically his version of the Captain America suit. It was very raw and gritty, and I just loved it. So I think that was a really sick pick on Funko's part, and I love that they did metallic. You guys know my favorite exclusive is metallic, so this is a super sick pop in my opinion, and it's going to find my way into my collection, I think. But there are also some Freddys that are going for pretty cheap right now, guys. There are a lot that are going for under $100, which in my opinion for a limited piece Freddy is a really great deal. Limited piece always tends to do well long term, and so does Freddy Funko, naturally being the mascot of Funko. So those two together I think is just a combo for it to naturally gain value in the future. So ones like Freddy Funko as Storm Shadow, there's Freddy Funko as Polka Dot Man, Freddy Funko as Shaggy Knotflock, Freddy Funko as Merlin, Freddy Funko as Waldo. These are all super cool characters, guys. Some of them got messed up because they were at at Fun Days and then came in the box of fun, so that's why their prices dropped. But either way, all those pops are under $100 right now, and I just think they're super cool characters and all destined to be worth a lot more than $100 in the future, in my opinion. Definitely drop me a comment down below, guys. I want to know your favorite Freddy's from this year. A lot of really sick ones. My favorite was still the Captain America metallic. I know it's tainted forever now, but it's nonetheless still a super sick Freddy and my favorite from this year. I also really love the sodas this year, guys, and as I said, I am getting a box of fun too. It's just running behind because I'm in Canada, so I have to wait for my distributor to get it from Funko and then him to ship it to me. So hopefully they're going out sometime next week, and then I have it the following week. So definitely be really late, but I am really excited for it. And as I was just saying, I think the sodas were absolutely killer this year. The turtles, Freddy Funko has the turtles, some of the coolest sodas I think I've ever seen. And I don't have any Freddy sodas in my collection, so I am so excited for that, guys. But this would be a great time. Smash that like button, and if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing, turning on post notifications, and that way you won't miss any more content. And if you do want to help the channel out even more, guys, there is memberships down below. Just click that join button. But anyways, guys, that is all I have for you tonight. If there are any deals or Freddy's that anyone thinks would be a really good deal to pick up or are super cheap right now, like I said, that you just think it'll be a good deal, maybe throw it down in the comments down below, help people out. I scoured eBay as much as I could, but I could have missed something too, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.